Hey Saji, how you doing? It's your girl Ruth. Welcome back to another interesting topic. Yeah, I was well, I've been noticing through the years different things that my family did, and I always try to stand out, and I got called goody and all that kind of stuff. Okay, but anyway, I was told to be removed. The creators removed me and put me on another path that I'm supposed to be on, my destiny and everything. So I want to show people how ancestors that passed away that did not change and how it's affecting the family. And those ancestors are trapped. And let me show y'all right quick a tree of life. Okay, this is a tree of life. And when you die, you go through these stages. Okay, and according to what you did here on this earth. So the ones who didn't change and still hooked on things, still did all kind of crooked things, they got stuck right here on this moon. Okay, this the sun, different other planets. Okay, they didn't go to their highest potential, so they're stuck there. So some of them still angry, mad, still want the same desires that they had before. So in order for them to get them, they have to use us. Okay, so they're closer to us, right? So they have to use us, but we still have them over there that didn't and graduated from that. Have their help. So in order for us to beat them, we have to recognize it. We have to want to change. We have to open our eyes. Some being the chosen ones, whatever it may be, to change the whole family. So this is what I want to talk about. I want to do different scenarios and show different ways that we can change it and what's the solution and what we need to be asking ourselves and doing and about the situation. So as we change here, we can also help them. I don't know if they go to different heights. I don't know how it works, but I know there's a second death. So maybe we can help them avoid that. Like I said, I have no idea. And everybody learns from us on Earth. They all learn from us. Okay. So hopefully they move into another level once they change or whatever, or the bloodline change or whatever the deal may be. So I'm just gonna do different scenarios. I put a whole lot of them in this bag, which is almost empty now because I'm almost done. And I'm gonna pull, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, figure out the solution for that. Okay, won't clean up after themselves. Okay, then we have. I mean, it's not a big thing, but it gets on your nerve after a while. Not being considerate of the other person. Not being respectful and leaving your stuff all around for somebody else to pick up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it might not seem like a big thing, but it is. You know. And then they get to arguing, and it could be a fight break out after that. You know what I'm saying? And a whole lot of things could go on with this one right here. So that's a bloodline thing. You could have an uncle, or auntie, or somebody in your family that passed away that didn't change that. You know. Okay. Let's see what another one is. Sneaky. Okay. Always doing something sneaky. Sneaking in the bedroom, messing with people at night, feeling on them, doing oral sex, sneaking in the store, stealing something, saying? Sneaking and stealing your money. Can't put nothing down. That person's stealing it. Your food at work. How to be at work. You done had your food and somebody taking it. Being very sneaky in business, relationships. Can't trust them. They always sneaking out. I remember I wanted to put a wall around the neighborhood I was in. Something like thinking like Trump. Because I was tired of seeing other people from other neighborhoods come back to my neighborhood and try to go to bed with kids and stuff. They didn't want the prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to mess with children and people who was not that. And I wanted to catch them, get their license plate, and let their family know what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? And you got all kind of people doing that, sneaking around over their mates and bringing all that crap back to their family and making their family sick, because they don't know what's wrong with them. They don't know how to stop these urges. Those are generational curses. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to ask yourself all kind of different questions first. You like, do I want to change? Do I want to keep repeating this? Why didn't anybody tell me about bloodline that it could be that my family, a generational curse? My uncle did it, grandpa did it, Can I change it, and how? Do I know myself, or do I love myself? You know what I'm saying? Do I want my kids to be doing this? All my kids doing this? I remember one person had to kill their child. He was taught, and one came out looking under the family members' dresses and stuff under the table. And first they thought it was funny when he was little, and then he grew up to do the same thing. Then he tried to go to bed with his mom and his sister now. Eventually led to his death. You know, and that's a hereditary thing. That baby just didn't come here like that. That's something that was put on him from a ancestor. That's a family curse. Then you got porno stars. Okay, there you go. That's something I know some families that did that as well. It ain't funny. Made their kids be prostitutes. Made their kids be participate in the orgies. You know, this is something the family just did. Could care less about your feelings or being a virgin, and they don't care. They're making money. It's a family business. I'm making you watch people do this, and you feel very unclean, and degraded, you know. And you have families that could care less of how you feel, especially they making money, and there's a lot of drugs going on, and finding innocent people, and maybe having friends to convince them to come and do this as well. You know, I had a lot of people I know that got raped by their friend's father and mother, and just all kind of degrading things. And that's wrong. You want to get out of that family. You want to get away from that. Are you married into that? I know somebody married into that. They were going to bed with a 3-year-old child. Then eventually they found the child dead in the bed with a whole bunch of clothes on top. That's horrible. People living like that. Wandering eyes and hands. Always you going around family members and stuff, and they always got to touch you on your breast. Like my granddad did that. Caught me in the kitchen, came behind me, and was feeling on my breast. I want to knock that old man to the bar. I ran out of there. You know, just crazy things. You know what I'm saying? Always watching you with your mate, or you doing it, or your mate doing it, and he got to find, and his eyes going with somebody else, looking at somebody else, and he with you. That's disrespectful. That's a bloodline thing. You got to respect who you with if you want respect. Then they wonder why you leaving them or you messing over them too. Who want to go through all that? Who want to play tit for tat? You know what I'm saying? You want to be healthy. You want a healthy mate. You want healthy children. You want a healthy family. If not, you have to walk away. You can tell them about themselves, and most of the time they're not going to listen, you know. And you have to let them, maybe tell them this is a family thing that you're doing. And some of them know. This is hereditary. You don't want to stop it, but I do, you know. Yeah, just different little stuff, y'all. Thinking about, there we go again, threesomes, sexual, putting kids in it. Same thing as the porno. Same thing we're talking about. Having threesomes. That's horrible. A child don't have a chance. I remember one family member made her virgin child go to bed with the rent person and the guy next door in order to pay the rent. How horrible is that? So that baby's traumatized. Good thing she's doing better now, but she still don't feel self-worth. She still don't feel like she's worthy of of anybody really loving her. She sabotages her relationships. And that came from doing that when she was a child. Generational things and ancestors that passed on, and using people and still having that mindset, and relatives, and they're passing it on and on and on. That's some horrible stuff. So yeah. Let's see. Another one, being homeless. I had a nephew. His dad just decided to be homeless. Family had everything, and so he thinks that now that's what he's supposed to do. He don't really care about having things. He got married, and I told him, I said, baby, get married, find somebody who love you. He did, but he still have that same mindset. He still have that, living on the street. You know, sometimes he try to help and get his girlfriend his wife now, to get him an apartment or whatever, use her name and stuff because he was in and out of jail, just like his dad. He did a little worse of life than his dad. And but he still used to exploit his child they had and go on the streets and beg for money and and a brilliant mind could start a business. I try to tell him all the time how smart he is. But if he don't want to take the steps to do that, then there's nothing we can do about it. In another family, it was 3 sons, or 4, and two passed away, but they lived on the street. How embarrassing that was for their mom. And the reason why they don't want to get in a relationship because of their dad, because the dad disrespected the mom and married someone else, so they're blaming it on women, and they didn't even have the decency to work and try to put mom in a place and help mom out. They just was selfish and was living in cars, sleeping on the ground, getting somebody. One of them, he works in a store, but he don't get paid but maybe $20 a week because he's sleeping there and he's, do whatever. He don't even know his worth, you know. So how many people we know that's not every homeless person is that way, okay? People doing it by choice. You got different reasons why. But the ones who are family generation, daddy did it, or either, like I said, they were angry about dad, and who knows if uncle did it, and family members, and they say their mom used to walk around kind of dazed in the head, you know, different bloodlines, family generation, family curses. So their kids, hopefully, I'm glad a lot of them didn't have a lot of kids. The kids would have did it as well, you know. I'm gonna do one more, y'all. Putting spells on your children so they do what you want them to do. Oh wow, how many times I've seen that. Child can't have no life. You making them do whatever. Same thing scenario goes to this. Okay, giving them the wrong foods, giving them medication. Conjuring up some kind of drink for them to drink or something to make them do what you want to do because you want that money. You know, remember that movie? It was on my top of my tongue. Can't remember the name of it now. When the mom was watching, ever since the baby was born, the daddy was fumbling with the baby, and then as the baby got older, the mom got jealous of the baby and started messing with her, and then the man finally left, and she started going to bed with her own child, messed up her whole child's life. I cannot think of the name of that movie, you know. And just angry and mad. Those generational things, that's just not something that happened. They had to have grandpa, grandma, great grandma, somebody, uncles, aunties, that come from a generational curse. For you to feel that way that your children are your possession and you own them and they supposed to do what you want them to do, even when they're grown. That's crazy. That is generational curses right there, you know. So maybe these some things that you can think about. Might not be the same scenario, okay, but this is just some things to think about. And I know a woman, she went to bed with her son many years, and when she decided to change, he didn't want to, and she had to shoot him and kill him because he was trying to rape her. But she started that, you know. Those are generational curses. They feeding off of you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just some little scenarios, y'all. I know it sounds deep, but just things to think about. So we're gonna let them give us an answer. If nobody knows the answer, how to get out of this, sometimes it could be deadly. Okay, we're gonna ask the chakra wisdom card and see what they say about it. Let me shuffle it real good first before I get an answer. So I didn't do that just now. But yeah, just generational curses, y'all. They're feeding off of us. So if we change, they change. Let them know this not gonna happen anymore. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's see. Oh, that's too many. Let's see. I know I'm dramatic sometimes, but I just see these things, and I just wanna show it to other people. See if y'all know. Third chakra, solar plexus, self-worth and self-esteem. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self worth. There you go. So start loving yourself. Find out ways to love yourself. Pay attention to what your family's doing, and make sure they're not trying to make you do it. And don't do it to your kids. And change your whole self. You see what I'm saying? And know your self worth. Go on your path. Go on your destiny. What you came here to do, and fulfill that. And rebuke those uh, elders that's doing that. And get help from the ones that's not. Call on them, okay, for help. And who you believe in. And your higher self. Your um, divine source who made us all, whoever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? One more, y'all. Let's do a overall little more suggestion. Okay. Yeah. So you change it. You have free will. Nobody can make you do something you don't want to do. Even if they try to control you. That's why they want to do robots. So they can still try to control you. But if we human, half robot, I still have free will. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay, let's do. Oh, y'all got the same thing Scorpio got. Okay, let's read the reversal things, what you might be feeling living in this type of family. Disharmony, um, impulsive, you know, impatient, want to get out of there, restless. Your money tied to that. They might be threatening you. We're going to cut you off. You ain't getting no money, you know. Um, High strung, but a choice needs to be made. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be cooperating with that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be independent. You want to be able to be optimistic about your life. You want to be able to be intelligent and do what you came here to do, and make sure your family is growing the right way, practical, you know, and learn how to make your own money so you don't have to depend on them, you know. So yeah. So yeah, this is what I have said, G, and I hope y'all enjoyed that. Just some things to think about, and how we can change that, and the process of how it all works, you know. And as I find out more, and if y'all find out more, y'all help me. Not saying this is your family. I'm just saying, giving an example. All right. Love y'all, Sedgy. Thank y'all for listening. This your girl Ruth signing off. Would y'all like, subscribe, share, and comment? I really appreciate it. Okay, until next time, y'all. Thank y'all. Bye.